So because the industry needs a common framework, there has been some initiatives to define the SDV levels. And so far, these initiatives have been somewhat biased towards the individual that creates them, or the company, or the position that the company is in the value chain of the industry, or even by region. So a standard needs to be as unbiased as possible, and it needs to cover the highest diversity of everyone else. So this is why we decided that having a survey that covers different regions, also covers companies in different parts of the value chain, it's important because then we can address them all and come up with a common language for the industry. The survey was deployed to 647 respondents. These respondents were within OEMs, Tier 1 suppliers and Tier 2 suppliers. And in Tier 2s you have SoC suppliers, you have software suppliers, or all of the kind, telco suppliers, MNOs, all of the kinds of suppliers for the automotive chain. We also made sure that the responses were equal per different countries and different regions, and also per different types of companies, so we could compare them, statistically significantly compare all of the answers. Another thing we made sure is that all of the respondents were at least familiar with the SDV strategy of their companies, and most of them were involved in the SDV strategy, and we also have a large percentage of respondents that were decision makers. This framework is very helpful for the ecosystem because the OEMs can see where they are in this SDV transition. So some OEMs will see, oh, we have completed parts of the phase 1 and 2, and we completed a part of phase 3. So with this framework, the OEMs can actually see, all right, I completed one part of phase 3, but I haven't completed phase 2, and I can't move forward if I don't complete all of the steps. Otherwise, you're just bringing problems from the previous phases that will become exponential. And for the supply chain, this is also important because many suppliers developed structures that are very similar to the OEMs. So from an organizational perspective, for example, many are facing the same challenges as the OEMs. So it's also helpful for them to see what they have to complete to help the OEMs move forwards within the phases.